Hello guys. Welcome to another video. This video will be about KuroKen. I changed the voice to a male voice, please tell me if you like it better than the female. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Enjoy. Kuro wakes up to find Kenma not in bed with him. It seems he hadn't made it to bed last night since the bed was cold and untouched on Kenma's side. Kuro sighs. I bet he's still in the gaming room. He then gets up to search for the younger. His feet seem to guide him to the exact room Kenma was in on instinct. He can hear the buttons of keys, the mouse quickly moving, and some sound effects, telling him he was right. He opens the door. Kitten. His voice was deep from just waking up, and it was just barely a whisper. Even though Kenma didn't hear him, he was aware of his boyfriend since the light was turned on. Ak, Kuroo. Kenma groans, squeezing his eyes shut at the sudden light. Sorry. I woke up and you weren't there. Do you realize the time? It's only like 11 p.m. It's fine. No, it's 4 a.m. He points at the clock on the wall. Oh. Sorry. Kenma's eyes are back to the computer screen as he answers. Until he feels strong arms wrap around him, picking him up. Kuro. Kenma gets startled by the sudden action. Let's go to bed. Kenma whines. One more gammy. Please Kuro. Kuro knows Kenma enough that it won't be one more game, and it'll go for a few more hours. No, you said. That 5 hours ago when I came in last time. Kenma groans again in defeat, wrapping himself around the older. Kuro places a small kiss on his forehead before heading to their shared room. He gets stopped halfway by Kenma saying, "Can you at least let me turn my PC off?" Yeah. He sets Kenma down, and he goes to turn everything off before heading back to his boyfriend's arms. Can you still carry me?" he says, looking away, embarrassed, and Kuro just lightly laughs. Yes, of course I can. Kenma glares but still seems to let Kuro pick him up. Such a cutie lovey-dovey Kuro. This time, they made it to their room, and Kuro sets Kenma on the bed, soon joining him. He takes the hair tie out of Kenma's hair and sets it aside, slowly drifting into sleep. Kenma's POV-. After a bit of waiting for Kuro to be asleep, he leans over and grabs his PSP. I just want to play a little, then I'll sleep. He won't mind if he doesn't know. It seems Kenma lost track of time again since he heard Kuro's alarm go off. Shoot, kitten? He turns to see Kuro's eyes sleepily looking up at him questioningly. It's 7 a.m. Why are you still up? He thinks a bit about what to say before responding to Kuro's question. I couldn't seem to get to sleep, so I decided to play a few games to get me to sleep. Which was mostly true. Kuro stretches before getting up and going downstairs. It left Kenma kinda confused as to why he wouldn't question more. But after a little bit of time, he returned with Kenma sleeping pills and some tea. Here, take these since I guess you didn't last night, he says, giving a kind sleepy smile. Oh thanks, he says, his hair covering his face as he continues to play. Kuro tucks his hair behind his ear as he sits next to Kenma. Kitten, you need to sleep. Kenma looks up at Kuro, finding his eyes full of concern. You remember last time you stayed up for too long, don't you? Of course he remembers. He ended up in the hospital, hence the reason why he has to take these pills every night. I don't want to have that happen again. It was only a few months ago, it shouldn't happen again so soon. Or ever for that matter. Yes, I know Kuro, it'll be fine. It was a stupid challenge I saw on the internet, so I wanted to try it. Yeah, staying up for 3 weeks straight is not a good challenge. It was actually staying up for a month. Yeah, okay, now shoo, go get ready or you're gonna be late. Bokuto will understand if I'm late. I'm Just worried about you. Even though he said that, he still gets up and goes to get ready. Kenma picks up one of the pills. I don't wanna take this. I actually do wanna win that challenge. He then hides the pills in a small box he had laying around. Kenma is streaming when he hears the front door open and close. Kuro is home. He smiles a bit at the thought, and his chat goes crazy over him, smiling. OMG, he smiled. Oh, who's here to get our streamer to smile like that? This makes Kenma roll his eyes, but he texts Kuro not to come in since he's streaming. Ugh, I died. Thanks, Kuro. Kenma being annoyed. Kenma, is that your girlfriend? That's home. Kenma ignores it and continues to play. But of course, Kuro doesn't see the text and barges in. Kid dash. Kenma shoots up, making it so Kuro isn't seen and pushes him out. I'm streaming. He whispers out the door before shutting it. Sorry guys, that's my roommate, he didn't realize I was streaming. He says as he is sitting back down in his chair. And again, chat goes crazy, but Kenma ignores it and continues playing. Kenma was done streaming and went to search for his boyfriend. He ends up finding him in the living room. Kuro. Kuro turns to look at him and smiles, waving him over. Kenma complies and joins Kuro on the couch. Sorry for barging in when you were streaming, kitten. It's fine. Though next time it happens, I won't give you kisses for the rest of the day. Kuro pouts a little, pulling Kenma into his lap. Kuro. Kuro simply just starts planting kisses on Kenma's neck. This makes Kenma blush like crazy and try to push away, but is held by strong arms. Let me go, Kuro laughs, pulling away. Sorry kitten, I couldn't help myself, you're just so cute. You're hopeless. Kenma being annoyed again. Haha, yeah, I know. Kuro sits back, looking at Kenma sadly, which makes Kenma feel sorry. Kuro. It seems Kuro is struggling to not smile at him. Kenma frowns, realizing Kuro is purposely making him feel bad. You suck. Oh, you found me out already? A smile forming on Kuro's face as he finishes. Kenma just leans in Kuro's chest, his head in the crook of his neck. Kitten happy, Kuro noises. I missed you. Kuro starts to run his fingers through the other's hair. I missed you too. Kenma secretly always loves when Kuro plays with his hair, though he would never admit it. How was your time with Bokuto? It was good. We haven't been able to hang out for a while, so I got to catch up on what he's been up to. Yeah. He hums into his boyfriend's neck, which earns a shiver from the other. Are you trying to make me horny? Kenma sits up and glares at him. I'm going to go game. As he gets up, Kuro whines for him not to. Kenma, you wound me. He tries to act as dramatic as he can. Of course I do. His eyes rolling. Kuro sits up and says, I'll make us some lunch, so don't play too long. All right. Kenma can hear Kuro calling for him to come eat. Coming. He says as he gets up, pausing his game. He then makes his way downstairs, sitting in his respective chair. Here you go, kitten. Kuro makes his way to the table, setting a plate of food down for Kenma. THX Kuro. He gives him a small smile before digging in. Kuro sits across from him in his seat. Gosh, when was the last time you ate? He says, chuckling. I think yesterday. What, did you not eat the breakfast I made for you this morning? Kenma looks up confused. Oh, you made breakfast? Yes, I'll put it in the fridge so you could get rest. I did it before I left. Sorry, I slept till an hour before you got home. Nah, it's fine. I'll leave a note next time so you know and don't forget to eat. You usually do. Okay. Would you like more since you seem to have finished already? MHM. He hums. Kuro gets up and gets him more food. THX. No problem, kitten. Kenma rolls his eyes but starts eating again. After they finished, Kuro washed dishes as Kenma cleaned the table. I'm going to head upstairs, I have a video I need to work on. Alright. Don't be long. Still want to hang out with my kitten before it gets late. Okay. He gave Kuro a small smile. Before heading upstairs to game. How am I gonna get away with not taking my pills tonight? He thinks of how to do that while he records a video. Kuro knocks on the door. Kitten. It's muffled, but Kenma heard it, so he paused his game and stopped recording before responding. Yes. Can I come in? Yeah, sure. He pulled up a different game and started playing it as Kuro walked in. How's the video going? Oh, I'm almost done with recording it, then I'll just have to edit it and post it. He says, not looking away from his game. Well, how about you? Take a break and we go hang out? Kenma thinks for a bit before responding. Okay. Finally, he looks up just in time to see his boyfriend's frown turn to a smile. Let's go for a walk to the park. I guess, but if I get tired, you're carrying me. Fine, fine deal. Kenma knew Kuro was just trying to get him out of the house, and he's been trying for a while now. I mean, it was since Kuro just wanted him to stay healthy. I'll go get ready. Great, I'll meet you downstairs. He says, heading downstairs. Kenma smiles. He's like a dog that you asked if it wanted to go for a walk. Kenma turns his PC off and goes to get ready. After he was done, he made his way down to Kuro. I'm ready. Alright. Let's go. Okay. The couple starts their walk, Kenma pulling his PSP out to play. It doesn't seem Kuro minded since they both kept a conversation going. After a bit of walking, they made it to the park. Kenma, let's head to. Since there's never anyone there. Yeah, alright. They then head to. As they get there, Kuro sits down, patting the ground next to him for Kenma to sit. Kenma goes to sit on the ground but thinks otherwise and sits on Kuro's lap. Kitten. The ground is dirty. Kuro smiles at him and gives him a small peck on the cheek. I'll be your seat all you want. Kuro being a flirt. Kenma shoots him a glare. Kuro puts his hands up in defense. Sorry. Won't happen again. Good. The two spent their afternoon there mainly just talking about random things. It was about time for Kuro to make dinner, so the two went home after stopping by the store. At home. I'm gonna make dinner real quick. I guess you're gonna go play games. I am, but I'll play them out here as to keep you company. Kuro turns around, a big smile on his face. Aw, kitten. You love me. Kuro being a simp. I mean, I wouldn't date you if I didn't, idiot. He rolls his eyes at him before setting up the TV and games. Yeah, I guess. I'll be done in about an hour, so don't get too into your games. Yeah, whatever, Kenma already knowing. And just as Kuro said, it took an hour before he had finished. Kenma did keep him company, through it also making small talk. Food's ready, Kenma. I'm right here, no need to shout. Kenma turns his game off and heads into the kitchen. He then sits in his spot as Kuro does the same. You've been more. How do I say this? More active today. Kenma. Is it a special occasion? No. I just didn't have a whole lot to do, I guess. So it made more time to hang out with you. Kuro smiles at him. I hope it happens more often, it's fun. I'll try and make more free time. Okay. They then finish eating dinner and head upstairs to their shared room. Would you like to bathe with me, kitten? No, I'll take one on my own. Alright. Make sure to take your pills. Kuro hands him 2 little white pills before going in to take a bath. Kenma, once he knows Kuro is gone, puts the pills in the small box he did in the morning. I'll get him some clothes out so he can quickly put them on once he's done. And so he does, picking out some comfy PJs for himself as well. After a bit, Kuro comes out a towel around his lower half. Seeing Kuro like this is always Kenma's favorite, the way his hair is down dripping water, his abs, and his relaxed face. Like what you see, kitten. Shoot, he must have been caught staring. Well, yet. His voice barely a whisper. Though Kuro must have caught it since he smiled bright. Are you gonna bathe now? No, I'm fine. Alright then, let's get to bed. Kuro says, heading to the bed. Yeah. About that, this makes Kuro stop in his tracks. You're not gonna go to bed yet? No, I have that video to finish. Kuro hums as he walks over to his lover, planting a kiss on his lips. Okay, well, don't be long, okay? Yeah, no need to worry. I'll just be a few hours. Kuro frowns at that. But Kenma knows how to help that and places his hand on his cheek, giving him a reassuring kiss. I can't stay up for long, I took my pills tonight. Kuro seems to relax at those, going to lay down. Alright, don't leave me to freeze. Tonight. Kenma rolls his eyes but nods, heading to his gaming room. I feel bad for lying to him. I'll just call Shoyo so I can get my mind off it. It's been 3.5 weeks since Kenma started the challenge, and he successfully hid it from Kuro. He would make a point to always look like he took his pills and then hide it. He also made it to where he would stream late at night telling Kuro it's so we have more time to hang out. Though it seems Kuro had caught on, since he would pay closer attention to him and also check the pill bottle, making sure he was taking them. Kenma. He was caught. Kuro. He turns to look at Kuro behind him. What are you doing with those pills? Nothing. I mean, I'm about to take them. It's obvious you're not. Kenma, you need those to help you sleep. No. I don't. I've been sleeping just fine without them. So why not just tell me? 'Cause you'd get angry. I would, but just 'cause I worry about you. Kitten. You're not my mom, Kuro. Stop trying to act like it. Kitten. Kenma can see the hurt in his eyes, which pains him, but it's true. Silence. Have you not been sleeping? Kenma isn't able to finish before he sees Kuro starts to walk away. Never mind, I know you're gonna lie to me again. I'm sleeping on the couch tonight. Wait, why? Kuro stops but doesn't look at him. Relationships are built on trust, but if I can't trust you enough to actually tell me the truth, maybe we. Kuro shakes his head. No, never mind. But Kenma knows exactly what Kuro was about to say, and it hurts. Why was Kuro so angry? He never gets so angry or about something so small. Kuro. But Kuro was already gone. So he goes to follow him but can't seem to keep his vision in check as he feels himself losing consciousness. Kuro. He shouts out before he falls to the ground, everything disappearing. He hears Kuro's voice, but it sounds so far. Kenma. Sorry for ending it here. I wanted to get it out for you, so I cut it in half. The second part should be out next week, so subscribe so you don't miss it. If anyone is curious on why it's such a big deal on sleep for Kenma, check out the description for details. I hope you enjoyed and have a good day or night.